O'Hare. More than 800 immigrants are staying at O'Hare Airport. That's more than double the number of people who stayed there just a week ago. While City saw buses bringing record numbers of immigrants to Chicago, the number of people arriving by plane also increased. Both increases come as City struggles to find space for new arrivals in its shelters. Located across the street from the Hilton Hotel and near Terminal 1, O'Hare's bus service center is one of Chicago's 24 temporary shelters called staging areas. Migrants are taken to one of accommodation areas while they wait for a place in one of the 23 shelters managed by City. More people are having to wait at O'Hare as police stations, which are also staging areas, become overcrowded. As of Friday morning, there were 828 people at O'Hare, up from 363 on Sept. 27. According to the Office of Emergency Management and Communications, this increase reflects an increase in the number of immigrants sent to Chicago, mostly by Texas Governor Greg Abbott's administration. At a press conference on Thursday, Deputy Chief of Staff Christina Pachon-Zayas said everyone staying at O'Hare was arriving by plane, and the number of people arriving by plane was on the rise. The planes bringing immigrants to Chicago primarily depart from Texas and Denver, but it is not clear how many people arrived in total. Around noon Thursday, families and other migrants were outside the bus stop enjoying the weather and eating snacks. Inside, a pile of clothes, boxes and donated items leaned against wall as people hiding behind a long black curtain in the hallway sat on chairs and lay on floor. A group of immigrants standing outside the shelter said they had been at O'Hare for 2 to 3 weeks and were trying to be patient. They said they saw more people coming last week. People who did not want their names to be published for security reasons said that 23 planes carrying 160,170 people arrive every day. Chicago began seeing migrant planes arrive in April with little coordination from city agencies. Immigrants said local groups Block Club gave them free tickets to the city. Last month, Axios reported that local organizations in Texas and Denver used federal dollars to purchase those plane tickets. Most of the immigrants arriving by bus into Chicago come from Venezuela, which is struggling with political unrest and economic crisis that has resulted in severe food and medicine shortages, rising inflation, rising unemployment, violent crime. While some people arriving in Chicago have family or friends to stay with, most go to lodging. Some immigrants said Thursday, "We just want to work and go to a shelter," one of the men said in Spanish. "They didn't tell us when to leave here. We have been here for 2 weeks, waiting with our children." Pachon-Zayas said that some of the newly arrived immigrants were in poor health and there was an increase in ambulance calls to the city. The men at O'Hare agree, saying they estimate